an advantage or not at all this year, for the most part.
And major changes on the way.
We will change the basic tools that we have used to control human behaviour. We'll move away from legal restrictions and allow people to make their own informed decisions about how to manage the virus. We will remove all legal limits on the numbers meeting indoors and outdoors. We will allow all businesses to reopen, including nightclubs. We will end the 1 metre plus rule on social distancing and the legal obligation to wear a face covering.
All rules scrapped apart from the requirement to self-isolate when unwell. But even without rules, we'll have to keep fighting.
We are in the face of an increasing epidemic at the moment, and therefore we need to behave accordingly in terms of trying to limit transmission spread.
Prime Minister, you promised a cautious but irreversible route out of lockdown, and now you're about to get rid of all restrictions, a big bang approach. I put it to you that many people will see that not as cautious but as reckless.
We are trying to move from a system of very elaborate government rules to one in which we rely on people to exercise personal responsibility. I don't want people to feel that this is, as it were, the moment to get demob happy. This is the end of COVID. It is very far from the end of dealing with this virus.
You just don't seem to be committing to irreversibility either. So is this cautious or irreversible?
If we do find another variant that doesn't respond to the vaccines, then clearly we will have to take whatever steps we need to do to protect the public.
But soon it will be down to the public to protect themselves. Some scientists concerned.
If we are to do the things that keep us safe, we need good and clear messaging. And I think at the moment, all the messaging is telling us, well, look, there isn't a problem at all here. Indeed, getting rid of all restrictions sends a very clear message that there isn't a problem, and that in itself is going to affect behaviour in a major way.
And the Labour leader opposed to the PM's big bang approach.
To throw off all protections at the same time when the infection rate is still going up is reckless. We need a balanced approach. We need to keep key protections in place.
In 2 weeks' time, the choices about how to manage this virus will be left to you. Government stepping out of our lives, but the virus still with us. Whether politicians will have to step back in, the big unknown.
Tell me, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about that? What you just heard? I'm taking some calls on it. All right, I'm taking some calls on it. 342-0081. While I get my other question and my other section of the program ready for you to talk about. All right, tell me, what are your thoughts about what you just heard, what you just saw? 342-0081, 771-1791, and 466-5391. What they're saying is that the government is taking a hands-off approach now. Government is saying if you want to risk whatever, they're not putting any restrictions on you. What does that sound like? What that sound like to you? Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, no. I remember he and Donald Trump are all in the same club and all this conservative right-wing way of thinking. So he is studying about the economy more than health, you know. That's what he's studying right now.
But what he is saying, and what he is saying is that they cannot afford to sustain this lockdown. They cannot afford it. The economy cannot afford it. All right, so call me back, caller 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, 771-1791, and 466-5391. You see that? So give me a call now, 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, 771-1791, and 466-5391. 466-5391. So you can give me a call now. Yes, caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Pastor Google, I guess sort of, Pastor Google, that gentleman is taking a chance that that Prime Minister, right?
Caller?
As far as I'm concerned, yes, Pastor Google.
Yes, I
He
hear
is
you.
doing collateral damage, right? As far as you're concerned, wealth over health. If people die, people will die, but them studying the economy at the moment, right? I remember when Donald Trump, when this thing was going out of control, he said the Americans are warriors. So, that is their problem. We have to study our own business here, right? He's taking a big chance with that. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. So this is somebody from Tobago calling. Usually let's have another program on from Tobago, and I realize that that program going on. I was listening and stuff, and the thing is this: from my perspective, I am neither here nor there when it comes to party, right? My thing is a better country and better decision making that would benefit everybody, regardless to whatever color you is, red, yellow, green, whatever color in between it, And based on the narrative that I'm receiving, it seems as if a lot of people going towards party and not towards actual policies and working for the people is not because that is who you support. It means that everything that whoever it is does makes it wrong or right. That's just my take on it, and I just want to make that contribution. Thank you.
Okay. All right, I hear you, sir. 3420081. All right, so I have people listening from Tobago. So I have some Tobago listeners on, and let me say good afternoon to all of Tobago. If you're listening to me, good afternoon to you. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon again, Pastor Google. The Prime Minister of Britain is free to be reckless with the citizens in his country that he's in charge of. And if he feels that throw your hand up in the air, COVID-19 is here to stay, and everybody needs to be responsible for themselves, I hear that. There are millions and millions of people. He probably could afford to, in his mind, to lose millions. I don't know. We are a small society in the Caribbean. And I think it's wise for us to continue to observe all protocols while we slowly open back up the country so that things can come back to some type of normalcy. That rather be just, in my view, reckless and to just open up everything. Don't wear no face mask, don't sanitize, don't do this, don't do that, and because this thing is here to stay. I think it should be incrementally done, and we should still observe the protocols as we go along. And eventually, I think, I'm not a medical professional, that we may have been able to develop antibodies or would have been able to treat and deal with it in our bodies in a way that, like how the common cold and there are other things in our society that we have, an environment that we don't just get like that. But what he's suggesting, I wish them luck and I hope that it works. I hope that he don't have to hold me here next 2 weeks or next month and start a ball. I just have to say on that. And as for the OPDs again, Dr. Rowley continue to deliver. What he says is what he means. There's no double meaning. And again, he's transformational. With that type of leader, he will get leadership of that caliber. Thank you, Pastor Gogu.
Thank you very much. All right, so that was, I wanted to hear what was some of your view on that situation in Britain, because, if you listen carefully, the Prime Minister basically is taking a hands-off approach, and he's saying, well, here what? We have tried our best to protect you guys as much as we could, but right now we're taking a hands-off approach. We are taking a hands-off approach. All right? So, I am going to another topic now because, as I told you, I'm getting ready. We have a sponsor segment at 1 o'clock. Now, a flyer dropped into my mailbox yesterday. And when I got this flyer in my mailbox, I said to myself, how could they be promoting this in the midst of what's happening in Trinidad and Tobago. So I got this in my mailbox. And I want to show you, but I'm not going to show you with a little bit of numbers. If you want to see what I'm talking about, something I got into my mailbox to force the government hand to reopen TNT economy due to the, you understand, the advanced suffering, poverty in TNT. The adversary, suffering, and / poverty in TNT.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
I want to get somebody who is a part of this whole plan here. I want to get them on the radio. I want to know who gave permission for this. So I'm going to get them on the phone line now. I'm going to see if I could get somebody. I'm going to see if I can get somebody on the phone now. Let me talk to somebody. Allow me to speak with somebody to tell us if they got permission for this. Do you all want to know what I'm talking about? If you want to know what I'm talking about, join me on YouTube and on Facebook. My Facebook numbers are looking very good. So I'm going on Facebook. With Facebook, I want to thank all my Facebook viewers who are on with me. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about here. Let me see if I can put it properly. Right. So I'm going to put it up now on the screen for you to see. Trinidad and Tobago, this is what I'm talking about. You're seeing it? Go onto YouTube and Facebook now, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. And you tell me, Trinidad and Tobago, what are your thoughts? I'm going to try to get somebody who is a part of this. Yeah, I'm going to find out. We're going to get down to the bottom of this.
Susko. Hey, yo, man. Yo, Susko. We're rolling this time. When I see my friends become my enemy, I have to far. No one near them, no link, no bar. Because I know dirty and can't sweep with broom. They are like the trees we can't bloom, and they shall slowly fade away. And I know dirty and can't wash with soap. The meditation we supply group, and they shall slowly fade away. But I'm a second, me no remain. Enough of them now go line that show ya why. Bad man stuck in a them head like a tumor. Them fake like tree stripe. One a night made by Puma. Them that believe police, not only by rumor. Start go you not to them, I said you got a code. Get the visa, you fly out. Them a pray for you drop out them. Sit down like calculate by in.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago. So I have someone live on the radio who is, I believe, one of the organizers for this motorcade that is planned for Friday. And hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
All right, so you're live on 91.9 FM.
Yes, I realized that. The guy just told me that.
Okay, so I did, well, you wanted to know how you're so sure that you're going to be on radio.
Yeah, I want to be sure because a lot of people calling, huh?
Okay, well, I just wanted to know, did you all get permission for this motorcade?
We sent a letter.
And
we sent a letter to the Commissioner of Police.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure yet if he sent back a reply or not, but since I woke up this morning, we didn't get anything, so I'm not sure.
Okay, and this is organized by who, really?
This organized by the people of Trinidad and Tobago. One telling one, the other one telling the next one, and so we're going. We are dissatisfied that we are staying home here. We cannot buy food. We cannot pay our bills. We just shut down in our house. like some criminal, like if we're in jail and we cannot come out. Yes, we could come out and go in the grocery, but we have no money. How could we purchase food with no money? We are not working. We have to pay bills. We have to pay light bill, water bill, internet bill, because school just closed. But we have to pay our internet bill for the school children. As you know, 3,000 children dropped off of school because their parents cannot buy food, cannot pay internet. And the minister herself, Ms. Vidali, she said that. So it's not that I'm making up this. You understand? So this is what the people of Trinidad and Tobago as well, we come together as one people to come and let the government know, the Honorable Christopher Keith Rowley, right? To let him know that we are suffering and we want the country to open back.
All right. Thank you very much.
Anything else?
No, that's okay. Thanks very much.
Not a problem.
Anything we no clean and pure, we a cut them off early. Smile them a joke, yeah, hide them deceitful heart. Know them thoughts dirty. From them no clean and pure, we a cut them off, chop them off early. Smile up in your face.
Hey, join me on Facebook and on YouTube. Share the live. Make sure and do this because you need to share the live, Trinidad and Tobago. You need to share the live. I want to go to the phone lines, but before I go to the phone lines, so Friday the 9th of July, supposed to be a motorcade from Debe to Port of Spain. When I asked one of the organizers, I asked her, I said, did you all get permission from the Commissioner of Police to have this motorcade? Because I sent the Commissioner a message, and I'm saying it publicly, I sent the Commissioner of Police a message on WhatsApp asking him if they got permission to do this. He did not respond. It could be two things. It's either he didn't respond because he don't want to respond. That's one. Two, is either he respond because he now going to hear about it. Or three, I'll keep it to myself.
We're rolling this time. When I see my friends become my enemy, I escape.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Pastor Google.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
You know what I have a challenge with is persons who say they're doing this on behalf of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago and all that. If this is some persons who agree with it, I could understand that, but I would like to tell Lady, please don't generalize it, please, because I didn't give any permission to go and motorcade on my behalf about the suffering that is happening in this country. So they need to narrow it and stop generalizing. That is one, too. I will be at odds to understand if they were to be able to get permission to do a motorcade because we are in an SOE. Two of my colleagues were standing outside of PSA doing a live. Nobody wasn't there. About 6 or 7 police swarmed down on them and let them know they can't do no protest, nothing out here. We are in an SOE and to move now. And if they ask too much question, they will have to take them down in the station if they want to go down there. So I can't see how anybody to give anybody in these times, so despite whatever complaints they're having, to have a motorcade. And again, ma'am, when you talk, you're doing it because of the citizens of Trinidad and whatever. You didn't talk to me. Say some people who would agree to what you are doing, and we could have a different conversation. Don't rope me into your thing because I know very well you can't have no motorcade and no SOE. Yeah? I go on.
So don't you want to discover me the Scotch Brite? Them need a whole reservoir of jelly water if you wash off them out. That could hold it.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor. Pastor Google. Hello? Pastor.
I don't know what's happening with your phone, sir. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. How you doing?
I am all right, sir. Talk to me.
Well, I called because I want to hear three. I just want to hear three. You know, I like things.
Oh, God. Brooklyn, let me ask you something. if I say 3, what is number 3, right? Would you sponsor me for the rest of the year, sir? Will I lose my job?
Pastor Google, I will send you a ticket. You come from Brooklyn and you go work with me. Because I hire people when they come here. So you don't have to fight for that. But I just want, let me just put in my little 2 piece on this on this topic here, right? Because I think the pressure is on the people at this point in time. And whether or not, they say they want to do a motorcade, I think they shouldn't even have to go through a motorcade. I think it's time, because nowhere else they had a lockdown, SOE or whatever they want to call it, for this length of time. People really going through, not everybody, as the last caller said, but I want the last caller to know that if people didn't do things in order to make changes for us to have the freedom we have, that we could talk like this today, we would have been still in problems. So don't be talking as if the woman who want to do or the organizers who want to do the motorcade is doing something wrong. It's just people think that enough is enough, and things should have been opened up by now. They could have do it in a stage way. It could have eased the tension on the people of Trinidad and Tobago. That's how I feel. We had to stop fighting against people who tried to come up with something to try to shake up the place a little bit for them to understand. Please, give me ease me up, give me a little break. Let me get back on our foot. Let me do something. I think the government and them should really look at it as give the people a chance to come out and do this thing differently. This SOE tennis lockdown thing, it's too long, Pastor Google. So, Pastor Google, you have a good afternoon.
Thank you very much, sir. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Caller, good afternoon.
Good
Hi, good
morning. How are you? Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, mother, you hearing me?
Hello.
You hearing me?
None.
Hey. Mother. What is this? Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you, but are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
All right. I heard some adverts there, and they said that it's for everybody. I am not a fool. So let us look for people who are not fools. Okay? I'm not stupid. So they're not talking to me to say, well, is everybody. And if they want to go and do what they have to do, that is their business. And if every home has the children and they have them in discipline, let them control themselves and the children. And whoever want to go out there and get COVID, let them go out there and get it. And when they go in the hospital, it ain't enough oxygen for them to use much more to even have a bed or whatever it is. So let them go. They think it's Dr. Oli they're doing. Somebody's trying to prevent you from dying and you don't know how to live your life to go through things. All right. Okay.
All right, mother.
Pastor Google, good afternoon. Pastor Google, the lady said that she doing this on behalf of Trinidad and Tobago. I haven't been contacted. I haven't been called, text whatsoever. I don't know. She said she doing it on behalf of the people or the people of Trinidad and Tobago want this. I've hearing about this for the first time. These people, and they're just reckless as far as I'm concerned. They're just reckless. They could join with the Prime Minister of England. They're just being reckless right now. They want to see people die. That is all I could say. They're just being reckless.
All right, send a voice note 771-1791, 771-1791. You can send your voice notes.
Pastor Google, good afternoon to you and all listeners. Remember I think it was May month I called you and I told you I had to go to Barrackpore. And from I think it was the penal area to Barrackpore, it had a funeral. The funeral had big truck, right? It had big truck. It had could be over 100 vehicles. All these things passed right in front of the Barrackpore police station. I was standing right there and not a police officer came. on the big truck, it had a box blasting music. So you were hearing it from a distance, right? So this area, the police and them not manning the situation as it's supposed to. So there's one law for certain part of the country, and like there's another law for certain part of the country, right? And these are the area that's spreading the COVID. Pastor Google, good afternoon.
Okay, I think I played that already.
Morning, Pastor Google. Motorcade, they're going to have?
Yes.
Gary Griffith need to come clean, okay? Because there's no way that should be going on. And this woman should talk for herself, because I doubt she talked to the population of Trinidad and Tobago, right? There's no way that should be going on. Lady, talk for yourself. Agree with Jenny.
Well, you say they need to get consultation, they laugh not.
Master Google, she's saying they didn't have money to buy groceries, but they own a car because it's motorcade and there's plenty gas to put in the car from Quite there to Port of Spain. She could take that money and buy groceries, you know.
Let's not make him laugh.
Pastor Google, I find that this woman who called her, she and the whole group who were interested from Trinidad and Tobago, all of them should get to go out. The airport going to open, so they could go and meet the Prime Minister of the other country in Europe or wherever and join up. So they're free to work, they're free to eat, they're free to line, they're free to do whatever they want. Because I don't know what these people want. Pastor Google, like the more people get grants, the more they get hampers, the more hungry they go. But every time you pass by a grocery, you are seeing long lines and the grocery is full. Every grocery.
Pastor Google, good afternoon. Why everybody trying to come down on Gary Griffith? The woman said they haven't gotten a reply. If you try to get a reply from Gary Griffith and then Gary reply, the woman said they make an application and then Gary reply. What is the problem?
Pastor Google, good morning. Pastor Google, I believe the majority of the nations not taking on the no sayers and I believe the majority of the nation want best for the country and they're seeing that the government doing good. So I believe, Pastor Google, the nation ends studying the no sayers, because if really the nation was really coming down on the government, the blind would have said, hey, this government is out. The nation don't want the government. So the no sayers is waste of time. The people for the government and the Prime Minister, he won't kill.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Can I ask a question? Hello?
Go ahead, caller.
Yes. What is your political affiliation? If you don't mind me asking.
All right. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Pastor Google, that tactic that lady using there, it was tried already in the United States of America last year under Trump, where it has certain people organize themselves. Some of them was militias, particularly in the state of Michigan, under something called We Want to Work campaign. It was in the cars honking all over in the street in certain states, and in certain Republican states, they open up the restriction, and what happened? We had an influx of COVID. Whereas in the democratically controlled states, there was totally resistance against this thing. So this is something that was, this is something not new. This was done already in the states last year. All right, Pastor Google.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. I take a little break on my little popcorn here because I hear Brooklyn, what part, a part of the literati. Brooklyn, people, what protests, what motorcade? You have vaccines up in America, you know. That's the only way the country can open up. Your president that promised and your vice president that promised us vaccines. We ain't get it yet. So why do you think we we ain't open up yet. That's why America's party. So the only, you see this fellas, with the misinformation, and I said party, the mixed party literati. And as I said, they said the commissioner didn't respond to the lady. And he has no reason to respond.
He had a reason to respond to me, that then.
No, are you brethren? I don't get me between that. Are you friend? Pastor Google.
I will take that.
Pastor Google, before you go, I'm going to send my heartfelt, success to the Soca Warriors later at 4 o'clock. I'm going to keep it in. Hoping that we get past French Guyana. When Florida later, and end up into the Gold Cup. We taking some baby steps. I love my country. And I got national, I got no self-esteem issue, no complex. And I support my national team, and I'm going to see that they do well later. Brooklyn, stay with your literati party and stay in America. And for you live in America. You tell your president who love black people, the vaccines that he promised to send for us, send it, and we go open up in the morning. Thanks, Pastor Google.
All right, thank you very much. Let me play some more voice notes.
Pastor Google, good afternoon. You know what I want to find out? If the people who find that they fed up with the measures and whatnot feel that the virus fed up with them too. So that because they say so, it will happen like that. I don't understand people. And you see, it's the same protest of the people in the desert, in the wilderness, where Moses was leading them out and they get fed up with God and they get fed up with Moses and they get fed up. Same thing. So let them go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I hear people calling people literati and all kind of thing. And the most of them, uneducatedness I could hear, coming from Somalia, drunk. Some people call it drunk. So that's one of the things. Let me tell you something about protest. I think cannot protest. I can tell you how to shut down our country. I can tell you how we just beat them, beat them. You don't need no permission from the commissioner. All of you said that. Who knows carry and who carry this and carry what. I got his cell number. I can call him anytime and just call him too. I talk about no 800 carry, I talk about his real number. Right, I'm gonna move on.
I think everybody in this country had Gary real number. He sat down right here and give it out. He sat down right here on the station and give out his real number.
People talk about why he number. But we moving on. Let me tell you something. The state of protest, the black card, and Ghana, in a state of emergency, there should be no Ghana. That's one. That's why the John should be locked up. For going up Back Street, I keep our Ghana with a PA system. That's two. Now they keep a motorcade. The truckers came out the other day. Anyone of them were arrested, they come out and hung the horn, and they drive with the lights on. There's no law stating that they cannot drive and honk your horn, or keep the lights on from point A, from Toko to Port of Spain, or from Baraport to Port of Spain, from Pinal to Port of Spain, from Guaya, from Arima to Port of, from Gandhi to
So
Port
then
of
if
Spain.
that is so, why did they write for permission then?
No, listen what I'm saying.
I heard what you said, but I'm asking you, why did they take it upon themselves to write to the commissioner for permission? Why?
I'm proud to say I will be a part of that. I am a part of it. And I think 90% of the country, nobody is not questioning anybody right here, Pastor Google. Like talk about who talking for who. We talking for the sufferers. Somebody like all ain't suffering. And that people suffering.
Yeah, but all I ask you is, why did they write? Okay, so then why did they write to the commissioner for permission to have the motorcade?
Not everybody will be in the motorcade. A lot of people want to walk too, hold placards, and then it will be turned into a demonstration.
Okay, so then so should you have that in state of emergency?
There should be no PA system, no car, no protesting.
Right. So if you're saying to me that they wrote to the commissioner because there are some people who want to come out with a placard and walk and what, and you're saying to me that is not.
Listen to me, probably them don't know the law.
Okay.
Don't have to write the guy
lawyer, nobody for that.
So you don't have to.
The mobile driver can't take up passengers, right? And they decide to drive on board of the mobile, all the drivers, the PH, whoever. And they decide to hang on and keep on the light. Are they unable to do it? Man, call a lawyer now. All I was advertising, and we say that he's a lawyer, call him now.
Yeah, well, I could do that too. But you feel like I can't do that too. I could talk to him. I could do that. Well, all right. I will call him and ask him. I don't have to go through that. I could call him and ask him. But at the end of the day, if you're saying that you wrote to the commissioner of police, it means then that you know that what you're about to do, you need permission to do it. If you're going to be a part of it and you say that how them don't know the law, they don't have to, but then I don't understand that level of ignorance. And that is why I said I asked the commissioner and he didn't respond. Because if you don't know where this do not ask. So I asked and he did not respond. And at the end of the day, who are we to ask for this in this situation here? Not the commissioner. So, Trinidad and Tobago, let's see where this go. It's Friday, you know. Today is Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let's see where this go. Because the last time we had a protest, the commissioner admitted, and he was wrong for giving people permission. He was wrong. But we have people calling in and saying that there's nothing wrong. So we are apologizing for as a commissioner. But don't worry, Friday is right there. Friday is right there. We will see. We will see. And here what to do. If that come off, then you will see a different side of Google that you never see before. Trust me. Let that come off and you'll see a different side of Google. You mad or what? So I call in the commissioner and he not responding. All right, yeah, respond. That's your right. Don't respond. But I want to see that come off. I want to see that come off. Just like how we are hearing from the cybercrime unit when people like Naked and all of them coming on social media and making nasty comments about the Prime Minister. Nobody ain't getting charged. Nobody ain't getting disciplined from it. Wait now, man. We go see. Yeah, we will see. And yes, tomorrow is Wednesday. I will get a lawyer on the line. And I will ask him or her. Because only my father is a lawyer. Seeing that you know my father is a lawyer. I'll ask him or her if this is legal or illegal. And you could come at me after and whoever program, I don't care. But not only my father is a lawyer. If you want to know. I out of here, Trinidad and Tobago. We live in a mad country. Mad. I say so.
There's a feeling inside I can't explain. Emotions are taking hold of me. I resurrected my soul.